for mom go for glass. Need me for name.
Is it sweet?
I can add sugar for you.
Okay.
It is love.
It's anabolo.
I'm actually very, very hungry now. And if you play, I'll swallow you as well.
I eat you. I don't need to swallow. You are too big to be swallowed. I'll chew you like a shark.
Shark!
But the food is spicy.
Yeah, it is spicy.
Yeah. So I got no issues. I like Kobe. Did I tell that when I was younger, I used to eat momoni raw?
How disgusting.
It was when I grew up
Oh!
and I was a teenager. Then I realized that, oh, no. I think my upper teenage years, it was then I realized that they didn't cook momoni.
Oh! Ah! How? You know, one day Michael wanted to have a taste of it and I said, no, it's fresh.
It's not fresh.
I said, Mom, what will happen?
It's
It's
been
not
processed.
fresh, it's been processed, but it's still raw meat. Kun
That was-
suswa.
Our great grandfathers, they didn't used to cook food.
But they had a source of,
They had things raw.
they had some type of cooking they did.
And then someone discovered fire.
But accidentally,
I don't know.
cracking stones.
I wasn't there. We can only speculate.
Cassava. Oh. You are invited. Excuse me. Turkey berry and spinach stew with cassava. Farm food.
This is the farmer's delight.
We've been to the farm today.
With this in the farm, you will work non-stop.
Is that why laborers do so much good work on the farm? When they are being fed well.
When the Saturday wife, the Saturday farm wife, is supposed to be the best of the cooks. Because when she does all this, the laborers are happy.
Our mothers are always the best cooks. And we took over from them. Whether Saturday or whatever.
Some of the
Cassava.
plantains are so hard. Like, maybe it's that because it's raw plantain. It's not ripening.
The ones are cut into two are ripened. Hey, there's still salt in the Kobe after being cooked.
Kobe will always have salt in it. If when you cook it inside soup,
What is
it will still have salt.
What is
Yeah. The cassava ended up being very good.
It's very nice. When I saw it, I knew it would be okay. I do that. The ballets call turkey berry akpoto yawi. We call it a short. The akpoto is like short, isn't it?
No, you see, Some call it Ajwa Smart. Why do they call it Ajwa Smart?
Because maybe I think that the thing is a shorter or smaller form of the garden egg family. Look, excuse me, look at all the garden eggs. It is the smallest.
That we know of.
Well,
Mm.
crashing the pepper in mine.
I don't want this quadrant in mine. Because I don't want to eat the hot. The pepper might be too hot for me. This is the penalty area. I want to be in defense. I want it to be.
No, it's not too hot. It's not too hot.
Why are you not eating the pear?
I've had one. You are not the one. You are the one who is not eating.
I like the Akoto Yahweh.
I put that black. Please be careful of the noise.
I mean, this is Akoto Yahweh.
Yahweh. I put Yahweh.
Maybe there was a certain Yah who was Koto.
Oh no. There was no Yah was Koto. And why was he Yah? Why wouldn't he Akoto Kwame? Or Akoto Koku? Akoto Koku.
A lot of these names, they prefer to give it to the women.
But Yahweh Emma is the Yahweh is not
Not a woman.
it's not a woman. Akoto Yahweh. Akodo Yahweh. It's like Yahweh. Akoto Yahweh. What is that?
Because is there only the Bala people that call it that, or is for the whole the Lensi? Or the whole Kokweliso.
Likpe Bala. Beso bi Akoto Yahweh, Akoto Yahweh.
I want to for Bala till Akpo Yango. Maybe some people in Bala also. So we're saying that we heard that it's called Akibe.
Akoto Yahweh.
Akoto Yahweh. By a group of people. They say in Bala. Maybe people from Mate to call it the same way. And the other will be Pompo. What is the Pompo about it?
It's small, short. Pom.
Pitio?
The Tio.
People just found names for things.
Look at the word Abula.
Sabolai.
It's they call Sabola.
Sabolai.
In Spanish.
In Spanish, yeah. But then we also have Sabola.
We have Sabola.
In
We have
Gan.
Abula.
In Gan.
Yeah.
Sabolai also. Then
We have Sabala in Ewe. Abula in our language.
in Likpe.
Say Abulai.
Uh-huh.
Sabulai is Abula. Sabulai.
So maybe you think it came from the Spanish?
Maybe.
The colonization.
Maybe.
But did we not have onions there before the colonialists came in?
So how are we calling it? Maybe we didn't even have. Maybe they brought it. Just like here. Look at the Asians brought lots of spices here. So maybe there too. Maybe we didn't have Abula first. Sabula.
Because there were no spices in Europe until the Europeans went into Asia through Turkey. Turkey has always been the junction between Asia and Europe.
It was like how then Turkey is like now Dubai.
No, I'm talking about the geographical location.
I'm also talking about the
today,
business, the market, the business.
It might be like New York, London.
Oh, okay.
3,000 years ago, 2,000. It might be like London or New York, those kind of business hubs. By those days, people used to walk and travel by horses a lot. And therefore, you couldn't. Today, every corner of the world could be a hotspot because you can fly in, fly out. But where you had to walk through, you had to travel through elephants and with elephants and horses. You know, it was not that easy. You have to pass through the land.
Those days, ish. It is magical.
A lot of the time, the white man didn't know. The whites didn't know much about Africa, but they had to pass through Africa because there were strong forces in Turkey. Most of the time, the whites would not have, in inverted commas, discovered Africa fully if there was a straight pass in those days through Turkey. But they were the Ottoman, those people, the Ottoman and all those people.
From Turkey to Africa?
No, the white man from Europe. They wanted to go to Asia, and they couldn't pass through Turkey after some time because that place became a stronghold of the empire, like the Ottoman and some of those Turkish empires that passed. You see, so they couldn't pass through there, and therefore it was easier to try to bypass and pass through Africa, to the west coast of Africa, through southern Africa, and then you go to. So Africa was used as a stepping stone to India. They wanted to get to India, but it was cheaper and safer to pass through here. And in their passing through, they found these lands that were also having nice weather, like settling in South Africa, Rhodesia, and all those places, those lands there that they took over. You know, so that's how they discovered some of those western coast of Africa to South Africa. Then from there they could just catapult to India, and that was how it happened. Because the strong forces in Turkey, they couldn't go through.
It blows my mind.
Because they wanted to get spices.
Anytime I think of it,
they didn't have spices in Europe. But when a few of them went to.
But it wasn't spices. It wasn't like the slavery thing came in. That wasn't the original. That might not be the original plan.
They were coming to Africa. No. They were passing
and
through.
Even Asia.
They were passing through. They were passing through to India, where they had a lot of more important spices and stuff to bring to Europe, because those days spice was more expensive than gold. To eat nice flavoring food. You see, slavery was just
wherever there is food, there is life.
Maslow said the most important thing in life is food.
That's why he put it.
Clothes, then shelter. You don't think about your status when you are hungry, but when you are satisfied, then you can now look. Oh, looks like I'm naked. But when you are hungry, you are naked. What is nakedness? When your stomach is grinding. You see, so food is the most important thing, and too much of it also kills you. So, fans, thank you for watching. We are spies. We love to be with you all the time.
I'm satisfied.
You Sati?
If I eat again, I'll die. This food is sweet. Palatable. Yummy.
Please don't die. Eat.
I won't die.
Et on dit n'a revoir.
Crack, 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 crack.
Honoluna dia.
Zan. Ton, 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 ton. Look. Hey, the Kobe is strong. Oh. Even after cooking it.
Not only does it provide salt to the food, but it flavors it with some, fishy.
Not only fishy. No, it's not even fishy, but
some kind of aroma of the sea.
That's why you can use Kobe to cook rice. Have you eaten Kobe and wamo before? Oh, haven't I done Kobe and wamo?
Maybe you might have done a lot. I don't.
As for you,
You cook very nice foods all the time, and therefore, I'm not able to segment it and compartmentalize it.
Oh no. Whatever they put on your table, you will enjoy it. That's what I'm. That's what I'm very grateful for. Kobe and wamo. Hey, they jump like something. You can't speak away, so don't force yourself to be speaking it.
I'm trying. If people like you had encouraged me, I would have had a PhD in Ever. Well, people laugh at me when I speak languages, so I lost my confidence. I got stuck to science.
Sorry for you.
I left languages.
That's why you are good at your science.
I left languages.
I'm also good at my languages. Still.
We'll leave each.
You haven't eaten the egg.
It's okay.
There were 2 eggs. I ate half. Why haven't you eaten?
Leaving it for the boys.
The boys have their food. Michael wants a jollof for dinner, but I told him I'll do
You can
it.
have going to swallow jollof.
It's a recipe. Thank you.